I definitely think that it's important and interesting work that's being done.
You can dig maybe 2 centimeters and you can find something that could probably date back to the 18th century.
A lot of modern African-American archaeology is centered around the lives of the slaves and narrowing in on little details like this that matter, like somebody could have been drinking out of that. These artifacts are very tangible tools for, allowing us to imagine what these people's lives would have been like.
Everyone working together to look at history through a different lens and to look at what we're finding and everything. Anthropology as a whole, taking more of a focus on the minorities of the past is pretty cool.
This is for Anthropology 396Q. It's the Historical Archaeology Field School. We're actually doing some investigation at the Laurel Hill former plantation site.
Knowing that we've got a really interesting history kind of in our backyards at Brookgreen Gardens of all places, to be able to live here and work here at the same time as a student is pretty cool.
There hasn't been any research or anything done in here since that initial survey that was in 1980.
They basically wrote in the report, we found the structures and future people are going to have to figure out the story behind what these were for and how people interacted with them. So to come back 40 years later and be a part of setting that up again and doing some of those tests to figure out more of the story and be a part of that is really exciting. We're just laying the groundwork for future students and archaeologists to come in and expand that even more than we thought we could.
The main purpose of the class is to train them in basic archaeological field work. They're learning those basic methods, but they're also learning about the culture and the history of Gullah people.
This is completely hands-on and you kind of just learn as you go. So I definitely think you gain more knowledge this way and more insight compared to just learning out of a textbook.
It prepares them for careers in a lot of different fields, in archaeology, but also museum studies, general history.
I don't personally want to go into archaeology. I want to go into museum studies, but being able to be out here and see the artifacts as they come up and being able to see the structures before they're all cleaned up and presented to the public, that's really cool.
They're doing original research. It's not just reading about things that other people have done. They're literally collecting the data and they're part of a research team. It's fairly unique and we're trying to build on the strengths that we have.